I got my email from Capital One on April 14th, and that was what made me say, hey, you know what? I bet there are people wondering how they can get an increase on their Capital One credit card. Well, one of the ways is to simply respond to the email, the updated request of information that they're going to be asking you for, which basically comes down to your income. They pretty much want to know what your, if anything has changed with your employment status, with your overall income. If you have more money, basically, that's going to, help them feel more comfortable and confident that you'll be in a position to continue to pay on time, because usually I don't think they send these confirmation requested emails to their members if you're not in good standing. I could be mistaken. So if you've gotten something like this and you're like, nah, I've been late, on my payments and whatnot, and I've still gotten one of these, then I'm completely wrong. But that said, I've been in good standing with my Capital One, with all of my accounts, but I have solid credit, pretty good, 770, 760s. It's always in that range pretty much. And it's been a little while, I think, since I got my last Capital One increase, which I believe the previous increase I got came in a similar fashion, where it was them reaching out to me saying, hey, we need or would like updated information from you in case anything has changed and improved with your financial, status, your financial situation, basically. So you can see right here, I got the email pulled up. It says, now more than ever, Capital One is committed to providing you with great card products and services that meet your needs. To help you get the most from your account, we'd like to ask you a few brief questions about your current income and employment status. This will allow us to better serve you now and in the future. If your income has recently changed, you'll find a list of acceptable sources to consider as you review. Keep in mind, you can sign in to update your income info again at any time under account settings. So that said, I'm going to show you guys this review update, or I'll probably actually go through the process, blur out my actual, income and all that. But maybe I will update it, let you guys kind of get a glimpse and see what it looks like. But the other thing that I do want to point out here is, as it says, keep in mind, you can sign in to update your income info again anytime under your account settings, which basically I think is their way of letting you know that you can kind of reach out to them and let them know also that your financial situation has improved, which might trigger a automatic increase that they give you without you even requesting one, or just having some kind of informational update email coming from them where they're saying, hey, has your status changed? So keep that in mind, because you might be able to, if your situation has changed on your own without you even reaching out to them, you might be able to just go in there, update it, and they might just say, hey, we're just going to update it automatically. That wasn't my number 2 way, but it might work as a solution. Now, the number 2 way is to call the number on your Capital One credit card, which actually, as I'm looking here at this email, so I got my Capital One Quicksilver card here, bam, and I'm looking at the card on the back, the number on the back of my card, and for the number 2 way, which is giving them a call, actually has this number right here inside of my email that you can see. So the number 2 way that you can go about, getting a credit limit increase with your Capital One cards is by giving them a call and basically speaking with a representative and inquiring and letting them know you would like a increase. Now, of course, when you call them up like that, you gotta, be prepared to let them know your financial situation has improved. Maybe you got a new job, you started a new business, and your income stream has, made quite a bit of progress or whatnot. I've never been in a situation where they ask for any kind of banking or any other additional info. But certainly don't lie. Certainly don't, I wouldn't exaggerate things. Keep it 100, keep it real. If your status has improved, let them know, yeah, you make another $500 a week or a month or whatever it is. And, overall, maybe, they'll do the math, I'm sure, and say, okay, yeah, we think considering that you've been in good status with us, you've had a good standing, well, we'll give you an increase. Or maybe not. I can't speak for them, but I'm letting you know that giving them a call and speaking with the representative is an option that you can go down that route if you feel like you would have better luck speaking with someone than just simply, requesting one, which is number 3. Going on to the website and literally just going to the account settings and doing the request credit card increase, credit limit increase. And so first what I'm going to do is we're going to jump around. I didn't mean to jump around like the way I'm doing it, but I'm keeping it real with you guys, letting you guys see pretty much in real time me, I got this email. I'm going to do the review and update. Make sure you guys drink your water, stay hydrated. As you can see, once you sign in, and it automatically pulls up this edit income information screen, and it says your total annual income, alimony, child support, or separate maintenance income need not be revealed if you do not choose to have it considered as a basis for repaying loans with Capital One. And if we click on total income, annual income, this little icon shows us that your personal income, which is income you have earned, including full-time, part-time, or seasonal jobs, self-employment, interest or dividends, retirement, and public assistance. And then also shared income, which is money from somebody else that is regularly deposited into your individual account or into a joint account that person shares with you. If you're 21 or over, you may also include somebody else's income that is regularly used to pay your expenses. So, for me, hey, I'm self-employed. Yeah, you guys know on my other channel, I do have my dividend portfolio. Not making much, and I only reinvest that money. That's on my Make, Manage, Grow Money channel. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But it's all just different kind of contracts and, self-employed seasonal jobs and things like that. So I am in a position where I can update this, and it has increased since the last time I had submitted this information here. And, we're not going to lie. We're going to keep it funky, keep it real, keep it 100. And we'll say maybe bam. That do keep this self-employment occupation. We can leave it for sales. I mean, I don't even know what business owner I would write. Maybe I don't know if that would necessarily cut it or not, but I do so many different things. Yeah, I mean, this all looks gravy. Maybe I do update occupation. Nah, we'll just leave that part. But we can update the total annual income and everything else here can stay the same. We'll do submit. And it says you have updated your income information. So we are good to go with that approach. Now, again, this doesn't mean they are going to give me an increase automatically, and it doesn't mean I'm like rejected or denied or anything, because I technically didn't apply for one, but it is putting me in a position where they'll likely say, hey, we think you are worthy of an increase considering where your income is, what it previously was, and how little, I guess you can say. I would say my credit line here with Capital One is kind of small. It's definitely smaller than what it is with Chase. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a response like that and they gave me an increase off of that alone. And as I mentioned before, I wanted to show you guys how you can actually come in here on your own and request an increase when you're actually in your account. All you got to do is you're logged in. You can see we're here on my Quicksilver One account. Over here it says I want to. I'm going to click on this little gadget icon. This pops up. And down in the bottom left under offers and upgrades, it says request credit line increase. You click on that. And at this point, it says asking for an increase won't affect your credit score, but it has your total annual income, everything that they were just asking me for this information. And then they're saying, okay, what's your employment status, occupation, monthly mortgage or rent payment, how much will you spend each month on this credit card, maximum desired line, and why are you requesting a credit line increase? Most of this is stuff that they'll probably potentially ask you when you call them up as well. So, like I was saying before, keep it real, keep it 100 with them, don't lie, and you'll be able to obviously speak with them because you're not lying, making up numbers, and trying to think of what you're going to say. You're going to be honest. And, they'll probably be able to hear in your voice if you sound like you're full of it and stuff like that. I don't know how it really works in that sense. Again, I don't recommend lying though. So, but keep in mind, everything here that they're asking for is pretty much what they'll potentially probably want to know when you call as well. So I would just go in here and submit, update all this information, whatever has changed. If nothing's changed, just leave it all the same and do submit. But, if nothing has changed and your situation is the same, but you've been in a good standing, haven't requested one, or maybe you did a while ago, but again, you're still in good standing, you pay on time, you have no balance or a little balance, that might alone be, a good enough reason for them to say, yeah, let's give him or her an increase. But, they probably, I don't know, I can't say for sure, they probably do want to see an increase with your overall income, if any other in any other situation. But I can't say for sure. So don't, I wouldn't discourage you from applying if your overall situation hasn't, improved in terms of your monthly income. But if you're still in good standing, good status, you're paying on time, and your credit score and everything is good and whatnot, then I think that might, put you in a good position or a good place where you'll be able to get some kind of increase.